What's up, manga fans? This is Rafael from C Manga, and I'm here to give you a review of this week's chapter of Bleach 576, The Killer's High 2. So yeah, more Gremmy versus Kenpachi madness. This chapter was actually much more enjoyable than last week, despite the fact that the pacing, not the pacing, I'd say the chapter length was irritating once again. It's typical Bleach, so what can you expect? So it kind of delivered more this chapter, so I enjoyed it more. I mean, we have the whole issue of Gremmy's like starting to feel a bit of human emotions. Like most of the rest of the last chapters, this guy just seemed like a complete sadistic, emotionless robot. He just like enjoyed making imaginations that may cause people pain or misery. And now Kenpachi, who is, you might as well say he's equivalent in sadistic madness, has basically made him fear like literally death. He's like thinking, oh my god, impossible, impossible, I could actually die. So yeah, things like that was interesting. Obviously the ending was probably the massive highlight of this, and we can expect some great things to happen from that. So yeah, the fighting was, I said, great as well in this. We see, Gremmy using these massive blades to try and stab Kenpachi with, who's just cleave through them and cleave straight through Gremmy, saying that, you remember I told you I can cut through iron, but then it's like he couldn't pull it back, and it's like Gremmy saying, oh, you think my tricks are useless. So he's made this massive hand come down on Kenpachi, and this Kenpachi's just completely slashed through the top. It's crazy. It was just complete madness, and then from there it's like Kenpachi pretty much got the upper hand. He started to make Gremmy, as I said, doubt himself. He's like, oh, I completely didn't anticipate the cut. Is like, I didn't think quick enough to see it. That means I'm going to take too long to heal. That means I'm going to take too long to counterattack, and this guy's going to obviously play on that and cut me down. So it's like he's Kenpachi is obviously sadistically slashing at him, and this is when Gremmy starts to feel a bit of insecurity, and he's like, I can't believe this, impossible, impossible. And then Kenpachi stops and he's like, oh, you're pathetic. He's like, have you actually thought you were gonna lose? And Gremmy even realized, like, oh my god, I actually nearly thought of my own death. He's like, well, that's never gonna happen again. And he's like, he tells Kenpachi, you're gonna regret that. Like, this is giving me a second chance will be your downfall. But Kenpachi isn't phased. He's just, you might as well say, getting more turned on in a way. And so yeah, this is when Gremmy starts to start to reveal more of his true power, as he mentions. Creates an exact replica of himself, but it's not actually a clone or a imagination. It's similar to the I can't remember that other guy, the V guy he had before, the one he destroyed. He said that's literally life he's made. It's his other self, and he said neither of us can die, neither of us can be cut by you, and my imagination power has been doubled. And this is when we see one of the most craziest things in a while. We've seen this in Naruto and we've seen this in One Piece. A massive meteorite is coming down, and it's like easily much more bigger than Serete. I mean, you could see the dome over Serete is only slightly bit bigger than the actual meteorites coming in. And yeah, Gremmy's gloating, saying, I'm going to destroy all of you with this. I will be the only one standing. And yeah, he's like, I can destroy the entire Serete. There will only be me left. So it kind of makes you think at this point, if Juha wants to destroy Serete, why didn't he just get Gremmy to do it? If he can just imagine a meteorite to come in and it would wipe out everything. I mean, he could have done that in the first invasion, but it just shows you how ridiculous this guy's power is, that he can just bring a meteorite down from space. But obviously, considering the opponent who he's going up against, that's no phase to him at all. Kenpachi is getting excited. I've never cut through a meteorite. That is his response to Gremmy bringing down a meteorite. And he just like, oh, I'm getting excited, Nozarashi. And we can obviously assume he's talking to his Zanpaktou. So finally we finally heard his name, and hopefully next time we're going to see whatever the hell he Shikai is. The translation for it so far, what I've seen, is Storm Scarred. It seems very apparent, or I say suitable for Kenpachi. The whole scarred theme suits him. He's got scars on his body, he leaves scars on enemies, that kind of cliche crap. So whatever his power is going to be, it'll be quite interesting. I mean, this guy has always been focused on brute strength and melee attacks, so it would be interesting if like it was actually the opposite and he had something more Kido based, or you know, Ryatsu based, instead of just you know, obviously brute strength and melee. I mean, he does use Ryatsu quite a lot before when he pulls his eye patch down, but that's just to augment his strength and enhance it. So to see him use something he doesn't actually like, which is Kido based attacks and, you know, Ryatsu stuff, it'd be interesting. But yeah, hopefully we'll get it next chapter. We're not going to be trolled and then we see it at the end or some flashback. I like to see it straight away. I want to see what this thing is, and I'm looking forward to see what Gremmy's going to how he's going to do against this. So yeah, this meteorite is coming down, so we can obviously hope to see how Kenpachi's going to destroy it next time with his Shikai. So yeah, that was the chapter for today. It was very, as I said, interesting compared to the last two, much better, and it seems like the action is going to be quite intense next week. So definitely looking forward to that. Artwork and everything was great. And yeah, as I said, the usual, just can't wait to see what Kenpachi's Shikai is going to be. So that's enough rambling from me. You guys know the usual. If you enjoyed the chapter and you got any comments, predictions or opinions about this one and the next one, leave them in the comment box below. Also, if you like this video and you're new to the channel, subscribe for more content, as you'll find various other stuff we review. And I'll speak to you guys next week.